Last night I let the party get the best of me. Waking up in the morning, two hoes laying next to me. Plus I heard an officer arrested me. Good weed and cold drinks, that's the motherfucking recipe. Nigga, and we roll deep, deep, so deep. It's going down in this bitch. Concrete, we gon' party all night. No sleep till the owner.
Hey folks, welcome to Gaslight Vapes. I am your host Gaslight. Today we're going to look at doing a little how-to video. Going to be how to prime your coils properly. Now, this is the way I do it. A lot of people do it a lot differently than I do. This is just how I do it. Now, it comes up to the shop quite often. Why are my coils burning out so fast? I just put a brand new coil in, it's starting to taste burnt already. If you follow my steps on priming your coils, you should get a little bit longer coil life and not have to worry about it burning out in the first few puffs. Alright, so let's jump down and take a look at some coils. Alright, the juice we're going to be using tonight to prime up these coils. Going to be some bad attitude for my Watts Up line. So let's grab a coil. So one of the more popular coils these days, or tanks, is the Cleito. So this right here, we got the 0.2 ohm. So I'll show you how I prime these suckers up. Alright, so what I do first, if you look down there, you see all that, the white, that's your cotton. That's what we're wanting to get wet. So to prime these guys, I'm doing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 drops down the top, but I kind of run it down the side so it hits the top of that cotton. And then go around to the sides and I start painting juice on these wicking holes until it stops soaking it in. Now, like I said earlier, everyone primes coils differently. Some people won't do this step. Some people just keep putting drops in the top until they see that these get fully saturated. I like doing it this way. The way I know for sure that that cotton is fully saturated. Some people like to just put a new coil in their tank and let it sit for however long. I personally, once again, don't like doing that because you still don't know for sure. So these Cleito coils, they're pretty thirsty. As you can see, they hold a lot of juice. Go. Looks like she's getting there. Now when its juice is kind of bubbled up top there, so it's not soaking in that one anymore. Not soaking in that one anymore. This one might be able to get a little bit more in. And that's done soaking. So there we go. Now, just to make sure, I go back around the top and I do 1, 2, 3, 4 more right in the top. And there you have a perfectly primed Cleito coil. Now let's look at a different one. Another popular one is the Crown 1 coil. So I'm pretty much going to do about the same. I go around the top. Like that. Give it a second or two to start soaking in. And then yeah, I go around to these side holes. And I keep putting juice on them until it stops soaking it in. Really very simple. Now these ones don't hold anywhere near as much as a Cleito. And we're just about there. There we go. And now, once again, just like the Cleito, I come around the top and give it one more round like that. There you have a perfectly primed crown coil. Another one that's still fairly popular, the old Kanger sub-tank 0.5 coils. These guys, I'm doing just 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And the sides are doing one big one, one big one, and another one each side. And then back to the top. 1, 2. And that's how I prime sub-tank coils. Another one that's still popular, the Atlantis, the Aspire Atlantis. But these coils are very, very similar to Milo coils or Herc coils. Arctic coils, whole whack coils. If you've got a coil that looks like this is how you're going to want to prime it. So I do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 drops right on top there. Give it a couple seconds to start soaking in. And now I start going around to the wicking holes again. Starting to see a pattern here, guys. Keep putting it in until it stops soaking it up. And by the looks of it, we're already there. And then just for good measure, these guys I only do 1, 2, 3 for that second round on the top. And there you have it. That's how you prime your Atlantis or Milo or Heracles or Arctic or a whole whack of other tanks that have coils that look like that. Next one up, we got the old school Nautilus coil. Now this is a temperature control one, but they all prime up the same. These guys are about as simple as it gets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 drops right in the very top of that. I don't bother go around them side holes because they is tiny. And that is how you prime up your naughty coils. Now here we go. We've got this is the Q4 for the Cloud Beast. And these guys, I start going around the top. Just put a shitload up there, and it soaks it in fast. And I kind of start dripping it down the inside. Now, unfortunately with these ones you can't actually get at the side wicking holes there. So these ones you just kind of gotta keep dropping juice and looking down there, seeing if that cotton is nice and soaked. This one is nowhere near yet. These guys hold a lot of juice. That's why they can handle so much wattage. Look down there, she's kind of starting to puddle up on the sides a little bit. You can roll it around until that puddle on the inside kind of disappears. And do it again. And these are pretty pricey coils. These are ones you definitely do not want to not prime properly. We got her puddled up in there. Roll it around. And now we're getting pretty close. So then what I like to do, once again, just another round of the top up there. And once you close up your tank, that's going to soak right in. And that is how you prime that coil. And there you go, folks. That's how I prime coils. Now, like I said earlier, it's not the be-all, end-all way of priming coils. It's just how I do it. Like I said, everyone does it differently. That's how I do it, and I have never had any issues with my coils. Now, you're going to also want to break your coils in slowly. So you want to start at its lowest wattage setting. Maybe go through a quarter of a tank, and then slowly start turning it up. Some people fire them right up at their max or at their normal range, which, sure, you can do that. You're going to get a little bit longer coil life if you do break them in a little slower. So there you have it, folks. Priming coils. If you guys like seeing these kind of how-to videos, let me know. Maybe drop a line in the comments and then tell me something you'd like to know a little bit more of, or how to do something. I'm hoping to do some more of those kind of videos. Alright, folks, so thanks for watching. We'll talk to you later.